Now, despite being a relatively new sport in Senegal, rugby is growing rapidly. Established less than 60 years ago, the third-tier rugby nation has ambitious plans for the sport's growth and development. Recently, I was in Dakar and sat down with the president of the Senegal Rugby Federation, Guedel Ndiaye. I began by asking him about the challenges that the sport faces in a football-mad country.
We are indeed considered a smaller sport, but among many other smaller sports, right now we are focused on attracting youth to rugby and to make them understand that in order to succeed in rugby, you don't need the same qualities as in football. It is more accessible. We are trying to integrate schools and universities. Our goal is to form a good team and good rugby teachers in schools. That is how you win, because teachers then go and integrate the sport in schools and students learn through our program called Get Into Rugby. We also have a program in conjunction with the Principality of Monaco, where we help professionally trained kids between 14 and 18 and then help them get work outside of rugby in professional establishments like restaurants or salons.
So, Mr. President, just tell us a bit more about your personal history in the sport.
When the Rugby Federation was created in 1960, the decree was signed by the then Interior Minister, who was my father. But when our family moved to France in 1962 after being exiled, I learnt about the sport because it was all they played in high school in Carcassonne. At 26, I returned and played for a club and then the national team, and with time joined the federation and became its president.
In recent years, more and more importance has been placed in women's rugby. How important is women's rugby to you?
It's very important because women who play rugby often become mothers much later in life, and it's important for them to know that rugby isn't dangerous. Oftentimes we see young girls, once leaving school, going home for household chores, while boys go into the streets to play. But it's changing now, and for girls who get involved in rugby, it's immersive. They're together in and out of school, for training and for matches, whereas before they only saw each other at school. It's good, and now they also get to travel thanks to the sport, and it's important to showcase that girls play at a good level and travel.
And finally, just tell us where you see the future of the sport in Senegal.
For a long time, Senegal wasn't counted among the continent's greats. Now we're 6th in Africa and 8th in 7th, while 6th in 15s. I hope African rugby grows like African football. I'd like to see the players at the level of Europe and where players can live off rugby.